okay, so my daughter lost
All
the
right.
totem keys, so I've been busy, but I'm back now. So can you let me see what
Yeah.
you have on EST?
Yeah.
She's back.
All right. So we got a nice break over your resistance here on EST, made a pop. You want to see this one break above now the next resistance area, which is 121.65.
Okay.
So a little bit higher here is where you have a resistance you want to push through. Don't let it break under your support line, all right?
Okay, and then what's that 113 down there? What's this
This
113?
one?
No, the
This
one,
one?
no.
Lower?
Yep, lower.
Lower. This one is 113.40.
Okay. Cool beans. Thank you.
Mhm. The same thing goes for your ARM,
Oh yeah, let me see.
your AMD, ARM. Nice push on ARM as well. Holding support here for now. Your support on ARM would be all the way down to 113.60.
Okay.
Your resistance would be 116.85.
Okay.
AMD. Your resistance you want to push through would be 100 spot 10.
Okay.
Your support would be that 98.58.
Alrighty. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Anything? Got a thanks, Kajora? All right, so let's see. Is Tesla hitting resistance up here? You guys see a lot of people would say, if you don't, let's say you don't see that resistance line up here, right? On Tesla, you are seeing this, right? You're seeing this. And you're saying, oh, it's breaking out, it's breaking out, it's breaking out, right? Breaking out on Tesla without realizing you have a resistance just a little bit higher. You understand that? Those breakouts, be careful with them. You need to know where the resistance line is. Otherwise, you will say it's breaking out for a move and it comes up straight up to the next resistance up here and it's pulling back down. All right. My resistance on Tesla was a little bit higher. We never reached that. All right. It gave us that push on Tesla, stopped here, and now it hit that resistance. All right. So be careful just because you are thinking that it's going to break out. It might not be a breakout because it's going to come up and hit right there at that next resistance area. That you don't realize it's there.
Johnny,
All
with
right.
this kind of news, when you are, I guess it's all following the trends. It's not following the sentiment, right? So it's more like leaning towards something and just respecting the actual resistance and support, right? And reacting to that, not to the news.
Well, the news is what is making a push or a pull, right? That's one thing. But the other thing is that you got to respect those resistance and support lines. Now we got to push. So now we got to respect the pullback on it because that's what we were looking for, right? We are looking for that pullback, just like on SPY right now. It's giving us a pullback, just like on PLTR. Look on PLTR, gave us a pullback, came down to the support line, right? Holding that support line and still flagging between those two lines, right? That's what you're looking for. You'll need to get the direction correctly. So right now we have an upside direction on the market as long as we're not going to break on the support lines. We need those lines to hold. So flag, so we can push it over the trend line flag, break over the resistance, and push it higher. Yeah, that's what you're looking for right now. Is that what we're going to get?
I see.
We'll
Thank you so
see,
much.
right?
Thank
But
you.
you
I
gotta
appreciate it.
respect those support and resistance line. If you are wrong in your direction, all right, you gotta flip your trade. Don't think that the market is gonna listen to your hoping that it's gonna go your direction. Don't ever do that. It's okay to be wrong, but the most important thing is how you gonna be reacting to you being wrong. I don't care about you being right. I've said it 100 times. I don't care. If you're right, you're right. Doesn't matter. But if you're wrong, you gotta do something. Yeah. All right, guys. We've got
Appreciate it
8
very
more.
much.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Anything? Cup says, can you pin the link for the YouTube? Oh, the YouTube link. Yeah, the link. Here you go, Cup. All right. Does anybody else have any other tickers you want us to take a look at? Thanks, Ed, for your tweet. So we got DC and Ed on Twitter. Oh, got it. Thanks, Condense. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't even know what that means. And then somebody. Oh, yeah. So it's not only Ed that's have issues with technology. Even I with IT background, right? Crazy. All right. Yes, thanks, Condense. So right now, look how this SPY is holding, right? We are holding. NVIDIA, nice flag on it. We are holding. We are not breaking down. Same thing goes for everything else. Apple is coming down to support. Carvana coming down to support. Coin a little bit more before we're gonna come down to support area. SMCI is holding and flagging as well. Mister coming down to support. So we are getting that pullback we wanted, right? So this is where we need to be cautious now and see if we can hold, break over this trend line flag, and we can push it, right? Look at SPY, right? How pretty it's holding. It's turning green right now, just like SPY's doing. You gotta use those candles, guys. I put those color candles for you, right? So you can see the change of the direction on it. So let's say we wanted a pullback on Tesla, right? So you're getting red, 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 breaking, going green, right? For a push. And this is where you need to push and break over that resistance here. Malek, GW is trying. GW, Vision Holdings. Yeah, nice, Malik. Yeah. Keep an eye on it. It's still holding support. It's not breaking down and flagging right now. GV, Visionary Holdings. So keep an eye on this one if it's going to hold and flag, break over the trend line flag for more upside. Yeah. All right. So let's look at the MSTR. MSTR, Mr. Right? We said we wanted a pullback. Look at Mr. right now, right? This is your support line. Came down to support right now, holding that support line. So you want to break over the trend line flag and push it. All right. That's what you're looking for. All those flags it's creating for more upside move. Do not let it break. If let's say you are going long, you want to go long on this trend line flag here, right? Of that support line, your stops are going to be just underneath that line. All right. Do not let it pull on you. Minimize your risk you have for exposure on the market. You minimize your risk. You're not playing make 300 with risk of 100. No, I want you to risk $10 to make 300, not 100. All right? You're risking $10, not 100 to make that 300. but it's all about getting in at the right timing and why it has support there, why it needs to stop there. Just like PLTR, right? All right, any questions, anybody? We still have less than 3 minutes. There goes your push. Tesla. Nice push on PLTR. NVIDIA is trying to as well. MSTR. Whoops. You see it? That means you were wrong on PLTR. So you're a little bit early on it. Is it still flagging? Yeah, you got to wait now for the market to open, all right? We still have another 2 more minutes. Keep an eye on what SPY is doing. So PLTR hitting that resistance again, just like on I was showing you on Tesla, right? Your PLTR, you're saying, oh, it's breaking out. Imagine you don't have that resistance up here. You don't see that line up there. Oh, it's breaking out. PLTR is breaking out for more upside. Boom, coming straight up to the resistance area. That's why it's so important. You know what those resistance areas are, right? Otherwise, it can be a little bit of a problem. Coin, nice pull on coin. So right now we are getting a nice pull on different tickers. All right. Now be careful at the open.
All right, Jenny.
Here we go.
40 seconds.
FX Gajura. Apple. Bye bye. Bye bye, Apple. MSTR is trying. It's trying to hold here on MSTR. Look at PLTR of that resistance. Boom. Straight down to the first level of support. So I'm saying be careful at the open with your longs and shorts right now. Be a little bit patient. NVIDIA coming up to resistance. PLTR is holding. MSTR is still not giving you any kind of a curl, at least not yet. PLTR trying to break over resistance here. SPY is trying to give us that curl for an upside move. We want to see that SPY now push and see if we can break it over that resistance line to take the market up. Look at this pops and pulls right now we are getting on PLTR, on Tesla. TR broke over the trend line flag right now, making a push. Nice push on MSTR. SMCI coming up to the next resistance here of 45.11. SMCI. Right now, the market is pushing except Apple. Apple got a dumped again. Remember, we were talking about the market was going up and except Apple, right? Look what Apple is doing again. Dumping. Be cautious. Move your stops up, all right? Don't trust anything right now. Next stop on PLTR is, what is that? That is 85.20 is my next resistance on PLTR. Does not mean we're gonna get all the way up there. Manage your stops, all right? That's the only thing you gotta worry about right now. With this market being a little bit unstable right now, especially at the beginning with this pop and dumps. Nvidia almost at the next resistance. SPY is doing absolutely nothing right now, guys. You see it? SPY is doing nothing. You are at the same level. You are not breaking over resistance. You are not breaking under support. So be cautious right now. Almost there on Nvidia. Tesla is also coming up to resistance here. Push on ARM, Carvana. Coin made a double top. Careful with Tesla up here. Gonna come up to resistance. You need to take some profit off, all right? Right now, you cannot trust anything too much. So let's see if this is gonna be a last breath on Tesla before we're gonna get a turnaround. You are coming up to resistance. So what's this? We can get a little bit of last breath on it before we're gonna get a pull. SMCI pulling came up to resistance, pulling down to support. So right now SMCI hitting the first level of support here. Buys coming down and retesting support area. So last breath on Tesla, right? What we said. Buys trying to hold. So we are coming up to resistance here on Nvidia and Tesla. Definitely take a profit off. Leave some on the table in case we're gonna push higher, but be very cautious now. Move your stops up. Just because SPY is holding now, not breaking down, but we are not going anywhere on SPY. Come on, a little bit higher. Come on, come on. PLTR, careful with PLTR of your support line. You break that support line, you can get a pull on it. The same thing goes for Nvidia and Tesla right now. Got to respect those support lines. That's why I'm saying move your stops up. And SPY's doing absolutely nothing, man. That's why nowhere fast. Yes, now I do. All right. Does anybody have any other issues with Discord? Hmm. Well, I understand. I can understand Candace is having issues, but right. Okay. I was waiting for a reaction right now. Damn, I didn't get one. Yes, I know, Candace. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, let's see if we're gonna get a little bit of a pullback here, guys. All right. Let's see if we're gonna get a little bit of a pullback now. Manage your stops, we said, and all that, right? Tesla is coming down and wants to retest that support, and we need to break under here so we can get a little bit of a pull on Tesla, just like Nvidia is doing right now. SPY is coming down, retesting support here and doing absolutely nothing. SPY is trying to break on the support areas. Bouncing off support here on your SPY, trying to hold it up here. LTR bouncing off support as well. Coin at support area, right here, right now, hitting it. Same thing goes for MSTR at support. So if you're looking for a short, you need to break those support lines. SMCI at support. Tesla is being stubborn here. Doesn't really know what leg to stand on. I wish we could get that pullback on Tesla so we can get a better setup right now instead of what we are getting with this choppiness. LTR testing again. So it's SPY right now. It's almost coming down to that first support here. Let's see if we're gonna break it. Same thing goes for Nvidia. It's coming down to support area, still flagging. Any questions, anybody? Mm. Welcome, Gajora. Well done, Kajora. So right now we are holding, or at least trying to, right? SPY is trying to hold. PLTR is trying to hold. Coin, nice dump. SMCI, beautiful short. MSTR, Reddit. Let's see if we're gonna break on the support line now on Tesla, right? And Nvidia. We wanted that pullback, and that's what we are getting right now. But we are still flagging. We are not breaking down. Just a little bit of a pullback. Keep an eye on your SPY. Almost there on Tesla. Mhm. What stock would you recommend long term? Long term. You mean swing trade? Swing trading is well, you cannot you cannot say anything about swing trading right now with the market is not on the upside, right? For an upside move, you need to break over resistance areas we talked about, right? On swing trade long. So right now you are just making a little bit of a base, but there is no curl for an upside yet on swing trading. So you gotta be a little bit more patient. We can talk about swing trading just a little bit later. I posted all the swing trades charts in the swing area. Mhm. Right. That's a good idea. Very good idea, Kajura. Yeah, guys. So what Kajura just said, think about it. And in the middle of the day, we're going to go through whatever it is that you want to talk about. All right. All right. Tesla is coming down to that first support here. So let's see what we want to do with this Tesla now. Nice pull on PLTR. Coin, bye bye. MSTR, bye bye. SMCI, bye bye. Reddit, bye bye. All of them broke on the support and pulling deeper, right? Pulling deeper. All right, so we said we wanted one more last breath so we can take the market down, right? Take things down. Nice pull on SPY. Broke under support. Slowly coming down to the next level of support down here, right? And guys, you see how, oh, Kajora, 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 you in here? You don't have the charts up on the charts are not up. All right. Perfect. What was it I wanted to say right now was what was it I wanted to say? Oh, I forgot, man. I forgot. Told you only have 2 gray cells up there sometimes. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. Do you guys see the candles? How they are going from red, from green to red, right? These are made for you guys, so you can get a visually signal on your trade. And look how it's staying red, right? And these are real candles. It's not something else. It's real candles, just like yours, helping you to stay in the trade. So right now we are sitting in this support areas. We are trying to hold on, right? Hold on with its nails and don't break, right? But yeah, that's a very good idea. We're gonna go through anything you guys want to talk about later on in the day that Kajora was talking about before. So make a list, check it twice.
All right, it's almost 10 o'clock. See what happens here with this move.
Are we expecting anything at 10 o'clock?
No, it's just usually the market settles down and starts to trend in a direction by 10, right?
All right.
What I've come to notice.
Yes, they're gonna go for lunch and all that, right?
Yes. Yes.
They have a very short day, those bastards. Yes. PLTR hitting the next support here. So right now we are trying. Yes, that would be nice. But beautiful short on coin, SMCI, Mr. Reddit, PLTR. Nice. Nice moves, guys. Hmm. Does everybody understand the trades we did today? What we said from the beginning, what we wanted, the toppings, the last breath, pullbacks, the support.
Hi, Jenny. Good morning.
Good morning, Blur.
I missed what you were saying about the direction. So
From
was
the
that something like just kind of be prepared to react if it doesn't go your way? Was that it?
No, I was talking about if you are wrong in your direction of the stock with this move it did today, right? And let's say you wanted to go higher and push higher, right? I don't care if you are being right in your direction that you choose. I care about you being wrong and how you're going to react to that wrongness. That matters. Number one is to protect yourself. That's what I was talking about, Plur. And we wanted today, what did we say we wanted? We wanted pull, all right, flag, so we can push the market up, so we can push the tickers, the Teslas, the Nvidias, whatever, right? And then we said, all right, this is the last breath. Now we want to pull back. So this is the pullback we are getting right now. So we want to see if we can break on the support lines to go even deeper. And right now, your SPY hitting support, your PLTR hitting support, your NVIDIA, your Teslas, we are not breaking down right now.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
So right now, Tesla is coming up and retesting resistance here, right? So now you want to see if you can push over that resistance, break it and push it higher now. You're welcome, Plur. And guys, that's why it's important you take one step at a time. One step at a time. I'm not telling that the stock will go up all day long today. All right? That's not how I trade. For me, it's all about steps, steps, steps. You take out one step, you're gonna go to the next one. Then you're gonna look at the other one and the third one and the fourth one and so on and so on.
Hey, Jenny,
Hmm.
can you give me a snap read on Intel? It's taken forever to break down.
AMTC. Yeah,
What are you seeing there?
I think. Well, my support is still that 2050.
2050? Okay.
Yeah, and my resistance is still that 2095.
Okay. Well, I'm in at 2097.
Right. Yeah. I never liked Intel because of the
I know.
wins in it.
It's a couple bucks. I know. That's why I'm
Yeah.
playing it safe.
Okay.
It needs to break 2077, in my opinion, for it to really start to tank. But I'm liking what it's
97.
doing so far.
Damn slow one, huh?
Yeah. I just think it's BS news. That's the problem. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just need like 50 cents.
I'll be patient then.
Oh, trust me, I am being patient. I'm being patient, Jenny.
Yes. Nothing else you can do.
I need the market to work with me here. It's hard to sit on your hands
Yes, it is.
when you want to push buttons.
Yeah, it takes willpower, right?
Yeah.
Willpower.
Yeah.
Not to stay in this trade, not to be greedy, not
Right.
to. There are so many feelings that you need to overcome, right?
Yeah. Just to take the emotion out of it and just use the
Mhm.
data to tell you what to do.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so MSTR is slowly coming down, creating a double bottom down here on MSTR. Any questions, anybody? So right now, NVIDIA is just bouncing between support and resistance lines. The same thing goes for Tesla here a little bit. SPY, everything kind of the same kind of setup on all of them right now. Don't really know what to do. Stock is thinking, what am I? Where should I go? Any buyers coming in?
Yeah. Run out of energy, please.
Yeah. But you know how many people were thinking, oh, that's it. The bottom is it. We're going to push higher and higher and higher, right? From here
Yeah.
on. And that's not what the chart is telling you. If the chart is not telling you to do certain things, if the chart is not telling you, come and play with me, right? Why should you want to get in on a trade, let's say on Tesla long right here? Yes, breaking on the support here, taking them down. Yeah, let's see if it's gonna break on the support here, Kajura. Yeah, nice pull though. Well done, Kajura. Pew pew. Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy. I think the best Western I've ever seen, Kajura, it's gotta be The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. My favorite.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good.
Tombstone. Yeah, I remember that one. And Unforgiven. I don't remember the Unforgiven though.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, maybe it went under a different name over here in Europe. Doc Hollywood.
Yeah,
Yes.
Unforgiven. Tombstone.
Tombstone. Yeah.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood was in his.
Mm,
I mean, you look back at those movies, you watch them today, they're classics.
of course they have. Yeah. Mhm. Get it down there. Break and pull, break and pull. Now Tesla SPY is coming down to that support here again. This is where we want to pull that trigger and break that support line. Same thing goes for PLTR, retesting support. Tesla, come on, break and pull, break and pull. So just because the news or whatever it is out there, do not trust it. Read your chart, man. You gotta read and understand the chart, how the stocks are behaving, right? I mean, how many times have we had earnings coming out of a company saying beat here and beat there, and the stock is just dumping like crazy, right? And everybody, "Oh, what happened?" But the numbers, they beat, right? Same
Right.
thing with all the news as well. If the news was expected, right? What is it the stock market is saying when the news were expecting?
Buy the rumor, sell the news.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. There we go, and there we go, Intel. Come on, baby, come to daddy.
Mhm.
47. We got 40 more cents, Janny.
Take it down,
I'm doing it.
especially if that SPY is gonna break.
Yeah, 40 cents. Come on. I told Jennifer today that I'm only taking one trade, and I'm going to manage this one trade. That's it. One trade.
And you chose the worst one.
No, I chose an easy one. It doesn't have great range, but I want to
Yeah,
master. I want to master the market.
right. Definitely. I agree with that. But look at the PLTR, how many points you could have made, right? You traded it yesterday,
Yeah.
right? On PLTR. Why didn't you stick with this? Why Intel? I mean, look at the
I've told you 3 times already. It's the price.
MSTR. Look at
I
MSTR.
yeah, it's a price. The
Look
price.
at
I got
the price, the price, the
yeah.
price.
I want to be the master of my domain.
You will be. Don't worry about that, man.
I'm
You will
not
be.
worried.
Yes. What else you can do is just take
Yeah,
less
but it's a
shares.
$20. I know, but it's a $20 stock.
Hmm.
I mean, you can't get hurt if you buy 100 shares.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm trying to master it.
Hmm.
And I'm trusting my indicators.
And guys, what the DC is Thanks, Kajura. What DC is talking about is staying in the trade, right? That's what he's talking
I
about.
want the whole chicken. I guess that's the point.
Yes, the whole chicken.
Trust me, we're going to get this whole chicken. And when I get it, everyone's going to know. And I'll put the link too, Candance, if she's listening. You could have put the link in there, you know.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
Mhm. Right now, Tesla respecting that support. The same thing goes for SPY. Making a double bottom here on SPY.
We got any more news coming out this morning? Is everything already out? Oh,
There were
Treasury
some
buyback.
news.
Well, petroleum at 10:30.
Mhm.
Don't know if that's going to do anything.
Nah, normally not. So what's this double bottoms you are getting here now?
Yeah, I see it.
LTR, coin, SMCI. There are a lot of double bottoms out there right now.
Pull everything down, Janny.
Hey Ken, look at
Here.
the AVGO, right? So AVGO is holding that support here for now. Coming down here, holding it right now. Went just a little bit under, but we are trying to hold it and flag it for an upside move, making this double support area down here. Broke over your resistance, giving us a little bit of a pop. APP, another one that broke. Look at this, came down to support here on APP, bounced straight up, made a double top up there, and beautiful short. Now it's making a double bottom down there on APP. So you got to take care of that resistance area for an upside move. Just like everything else, you have a resistance point you need to push through, right? Just because we are making a double bottom does not mean anything, all right? Means nothing, nada, niente. You need to break over resistance. The same thing goes for SPY, goes for everything else.
So you should have said zero, goose egg.
Nada, niente.
Yeah,
Nada, niente, tipota.
zero,
Just
goose egg.
keep up.
What's
Know that they're protecting this low here. Block trades keep coming in the futures, so they might want this low to hold. We'll see what happens. Doesn't mean sellers can't overcome, but there's some big block trades coming in every time they hit these lows.
Got it. Thanks, Condense.
Yeah. That's all. As you were.
Yeah. Later on, we're going to talk about swing trading, and I will show you the charts and all this. All right. What time do you want to do this swing trades or whatever it is that you want to talk about? Just like Kajura was asking before. When is it you want to do that? Any suggestions? Don't give me time. Give me in an hour. All right. Perfect. In 1 hour. So write down everything you guys want to talk about, the questions you want to ask to whomever, all right? Whomever you wish to. I don't know everything, all right? I mean, Kendance is still helping me with taking care of my platform here that I've had for 20 years. So,
Always there to help.
Jenny? Jenny, 10 cents on Intel. 10 cents left to go. Well, I'm already starting to take
Okay.
profit.
Good. Buys, retesting support. All right. So we were talking about this double bottom before, right? That I said means nothing if you're not going to break over resistance.
Shit.
What?
What happened?
What up?
Yeah, exactly. Just thought I was on mute. Apologies.
Apology. Right now, we're still trying to hold on to those support areas. Trying to. But do we have buyers coming in to push it over that resistance area so we can get a push? Not yet. Not yet. Is it gonna come? It can. It can. All right. You gotta be patient now. If you want to long something, you gotta be patient. Right now, we are still a little bit on the heavy side. Nice pull on Apple again. All right, coin is coming down to the next level of support here. Coin, let me show you. So coin hitting support. Nice break on coin and nice dump. Same thing goes for MSTR. So let me show you this coin here. So how it broke under your support, made that double top up here, broke under your support, coming down to the next level here. So let's see if it's going to hold that support area on coin for an upside move. You want to break over that resistance of 193.72 on coin for an upside move. Right now, beautiful flag on it. Let's see if you can push it. Same thing goes for MSTR. Broke under support lines of that resistance up here. Gave us a little bit of a pop here at the open, dump under and pull. SMCI. This is what SMCI is doing right now, making a little bit of a double base down here as well. What's your resistance? You want to break over for an upside move. All right. Dina, your arm still holding and flagging. You want to break over this 160.92? 160.92 on arm for an upside move. Holding right now, respecting those support lines. DC, you're
Yeah.
coming down to support here again on your Intel. What's
Yeah.
that 2050, all right?
Yep. Well, that's 2047, so I'm going to change it to 2050. So,
All right, whatever you think.
well,
Whatever
that's
you
what I
guys
think. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
listen to you. I'll listen. You know a little bit more than I do. I'll listen to you.
Break and pull, break and pull.
Okay, baby, break and pull. How about if I just cut my position half at 2050? How about that?
Well, it's a good idea to take some profit off.
Oh, I got profit, buddy. Don't you worry.
All right, take some profit off.
Sure.
Just manage your stop. That's it right now. And in 1 hour, we're gonna go through the any questions or any discussion, charts, swing trades you guys want. All right.
Oh, you bastard.
Look how choppy things are right now. Up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
Just being stupid right now. You're going long, it pulls on you. Go short, pops on you, right?
Well, that's why I only want to do one trade.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Almost there, Janie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoop. Sorry. Didn't mean to be so loud.
Nice. Come on, break it,
Oh,
man. Break it. Break and pull. Come on. Come on.
I prefer instinct. Bye bye.
What was that?
that was Ken trying to. Ken probably has a face for radio. Ken, is that a new picture you got up there? Or is that an old picture?
That picture's
Jenny,
less than about a year old.
Gotcha. Hey, Intel, maybe we'll get a gap fill, Jenny, back to this 2078 or 1978.
Well, everything is breaking right now. Look,
I know.
take it down. Next support I have on your Intel would be 2034. No?
Yeah.
2034 is my next support.
Wow.
Apple is still going down. Man. Nice, Kajura. Break and pull, break and pull. Come on. Next one DC I have would be 2018.
2018. Okay. I've got a 2013. It's a pivot. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it's a pivot.
As long as the market pulls.
Yeah. No, we're gonna ride this bad boy down. I think I'm gonna cut half the position here, maybe. This is the kind of trade I've been dreaming about, Janie.
Mm-hmm. The whole chicken, huh?
The whole chicken.
Exactly. That's the goal. That's
I
the
know.
goal.
The goal is the whole chicken.
Get the whole chicken out of the trade, not just the wing or the thigh or the nail or everything. Why would you want to cut it, right? As long as it doesn't do opposite. All right, getting a little bit of a pop here on NVIDIA. What's your resistance now? What's your resistance areas? For an upside move, whatever it is, you need to break above resistance. Making a little bit of, look how PLTR and SPY looks identical, right? Identical, exactly. It's a copy of, right? No curl, not yet.
Did you looky?
Mm, nice to see. Three stops, that's it.
I'm done. I'm out.
Perfect.
10:38. One trade. That's it.
Well done.
2 hours worth of work. Well, I shouldn't say that. 4
Well, the
hours.
only
2
yeah,
hours
all right.
before 2 hours before the market opened.
Now what you're doing is sit on your hands
I'm
until
not.
the next, wait a minute,
Okay, wait a
until
minute.
the
Wait a minute.
next setup
Opportunity.
opportunity appears.
Okay. Whew.
So
Yes.
what we got now, we got that pullback. So if you want to get into a trade now, you will be looking for a long. All right, you're looking for a pop for either break over resistance and keep going up, or a pop for more downside move. All right, just because we getting a little bit of a pop, just like we were saying before on swing trades, could be just an opportunity for another leg down, right? I will show you on the charts afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Janny?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's Wednesday. Best
Yeah.
trading week I've had ever. The
Well
week.
done. Well done.
Last year, I think in June. And I just eclipsed that with just 3 days for full 5 days compared to 5 days last year.
Perfect. That's the way it should be. Apple, bye bye. PLTR, beautiful short. Mr. Coin. Break and pull, break and pull, break and pull. Buy, slowly coming down to the next level of support. Next support we have on NVIDIA, it's all the way down here.
Everyone's so quiet now. Weird. I'm
Yes.
driving, and there's a lot of talking now. Everybody's quiet. Look at the beautiful market drop. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes, it is. But right now we are not doing anything. So right now we just need to be cautious, protect ourselves, and all that. No movements right now. But beautiful trades, definitely. Well done, Ken, on your trades. All right, we're getting a little bit of a pop here. Watch your resistance now, right? Watch your resistances. See TWLO. Very thin. Very thin TWLO is today. All right, let's see what else we have. Netflix sitting at support. BA coming down to the next level. SMCI trying to make a curl as well. Same thing goes for NVIDIA with coming up to that resistance, and AMD trying to make a curl as well. Well, SPY is doing absolutely nothing right now, just hanging around, no curl. So we need to break above resistance, all right? So right now, NVIDIA is coming up and retesting resistance. The problem is in SPY is not giving us the same kind of treatment at the moment. So let's see what SPY wants to do. We are coming down to the next level of support. MSTR is holding support here at 151.30. 251.30 on MSTR. Coin is still coming down. Your next support would be 185.30. 185.30. No, actually it's 185.40 on coin. So SPY, let's see what it wants to do now. Will it bring it down? NVIDIA is testing resistance, not pushing through yet.
Hey, Janie, really quick. Kajora, is this YouTube link on right now? I posted in this next Twitter. Is it going to work? Okay. Ooh. Went back to Discord.
What?
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Pushed it back to the chat Discord instead of the YouTube link.
No.
I think I'll have to open it up in YouTube. There we go.
Nice. Well done, DC. Come on. Come on. Push through. We want to push over those resistance line, right? So Reddit is trying to make a curl for an upside. APP is trying here on APP, just like everything else is right now. The Tesla still need to break resistance. PLTR, TSM, MU, AVGO. All right, so keep an eye on your resistance. If you have any ticker you want me to look at specific, you got to let me know so I can put it up and tell you where your resistance line is, right?
2552 replied to James Bruce a bit mixed previous day range
Sorry.
bullish. IB all bearish.
That's okay, Condense.
All right, there we go.
On what?
Just hold your horses.
All your horses. Oh, you posted your P&L?
Well, you want to drum up business,
Okay.
all right?
Well done, DC. Beautiful
Teach people
trade, man.
teach people to fish.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything else except sit on my hands.
No,
No, I'm not
no,
even going to worry if the market turns.
no. What you got to do now, turn to paper trade.
Yeah,
Practice paper
that's a good
trade.
idea. That's a good idea.
Don't let the whatever it is go wasted on just looking.
No, I'm not. I'm watching.
No, I mean practice like paper trade. That is
Yes,
practicing.
I get it. I got it.
Hey, good for you, man. I'm so excited for you because a couple of years ago I would have kept trading, even if Wolf said get off the desk. I would be trading and giving it back.
Yeah, I know.
100% this. That's it, man. When you walk away today, you're the winner. You ain't
Yeah.
never going to be the loser today.
No,
That's killing it, bro. Good job.
but Ken, if you remember last year, right? I made like $60,000 in maybe 2.5 months, and then I gave back 70,000. So I learned my lesson big time. And it's like Candace just said, it is self-discipline. But
Yeah.
I was talking to Janie this morning. Janie and I have known each other since 21, August of 21. So for the last 4 years, it's taken me to get to this level. So it's not something that happens overnight.
Oh, I'm the same boat. I think we began the same time.
Yeah.
About 22. I think it's been 3 years now. I know. Off and
Yeah.
on. I have a
Yeah, I
different
know.
style of trading, but it's got me green for the year for the first time in 4 years. So
Yeah. And if I added up all the money I've wasted and spent on education, I don't want to call them false profits, but trying to follow other people's, stuff and, just to learn, but you really don't do it to learn. You're just trying to get rich quick, right?
yeah, you always think this is it, this is it. You don't have to study and discipline yourself. You just can follow these guys. I get it.
Yeah.
It's never. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I put that in there, learn to fish the market. Don't follow people. Be the leader.
Yeah, don't jump in and just start grabbing stuff. Just wait for it to come to you. When you see the head come up, then throw your little hook out. If it gets it, you're in the trade, and you have a very minute stop loss. I get that with Janny. I never got it for like a year. I was taking risk to reward, like, instead of like 1 to 5, it'd be like a 5 to 1. Totally the opposite.
Well, I
don't
think
even
that we had a lot of negative influence, though, helping push that agenda too, though, Ken.
Yeah. Janny's awesome. Guys like him, man, are priceless, really, because they live and breathe this.
I mean, I think everybody's support, right? That helps make the difference.
Exactly. Everybody helping each other.
But I
We
can't
all
tell you how many times I've been yelled at by Janie. So, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, same.
Yeah.
He's telling me, shut up, Ken. That was stupid. And I'm like,
Well,
what's so stupid about it?
He's not yelling though. He's just European, so that's what they all do.
Right. Yalla habibi.
I got a guy at work. He's German. He has a shirt that says, "I'm not yelling. I'm German."
Oh man.
$5,000, I mean, for a day, that's killing it. That's destroying it. Would you short Intel on the way down?
Yeah. I built up a position, and at the very top, I was at 2097, which was pretty close to where it popped open. And then I dumped it all. I went past. I went an extra 10 cents where I said I was going to sell it or buy it back. Took it down to 2038. And here we go again. Now it's going to make another leg down potentially, but I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah, I got vertical sold on it. I'm up a little bit, but they're down a little bit today, but they're still up. So as long as Intel don't go down to 15 in the next 45 days, I collect that money for free. So I kind of like that little strategy. For me, it's safe. I'm not. Yeah, it's just let that shit decay and collect the money. If it comes down to 15, I'll buy Intel.
%1.8%.
Everybody's making a double bottom here, retesting that support.
Be right back, Jenny.
All right. Still a little bit on the heavy side, so let's see what it wants to do at this support area. My next support on SPY, just a tiny little bit lower. It's at 54.90. Oops. So the next support we have on SPY would be that line we are coming down to, right? So if we break here, gonna go down to the next one. All right, guys, give me a minute.
Hey, Jenny.
We are just continuing the downside move. Isn't it pretty?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, the VIX is up to 2660.
Hmm. Going down. Nvidia
Yeah,
coming
going
down to the
down.
next support. You want to break? PLTR still going down. My next support now on test on SPY is all the way down here, way down to 151.88
On SPY?
on SPY.
151 or you mean 551?
Did I say one? Yeah, I
You
mean
did.
551.
Just making sure.
551.95.
Okay.
It's my next support on SPY. All right, guys, we got 20 more minutes before we start talking about all the questions that you might have. Anything you want us to go over and talk about, right? Write things
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. How did you get so fabulous?
Oh,
I have a great support team
I thought you were going to say a great 8-ball.
That too.
I have a great 8-ball.
Great support team. Right now, trying to hold on to the support here. Just be careful now, all right?
They
We're
close the
still
gap and spot. Oh, yeah, we did.
just
Okay.
a little bit still on the heavy side. No curl yet. But what we are looking for now, if you were out of your short, the next move is going to be for an upside move, right? But we are not there yet. Not there yet.
I just took my short off. What a move. What a move.
But we are getting closer. Always take some profit off, all right? Leave some on the table. Well, you know the rest.
You know the drill.
You know the drill.
You know the drill.
Exactly. So 20 more minutes before we're going to go through everything you guys want to talk about.
They are just selling this market.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right, let's see if they give us the same trade twice.
Mhm. Well, we are getting oversold areas now, all right? Oversold, so just be
Maybe
cautious now.
you've been
Yes.
oversold for weeks. So
No, I'm
funny.
talking about
I
today.
know. I know. I know. But, you know, it's funny because well, it's not funny. People have been like, "Oh, you know, we're so oversold. The market's so oversold." And, like, they're trying to call a bottom, right?
Yes,
It's
yes,
like
yes.
and then the market keeps getting more oversold, and it's like
Yes, but it's stupid
they're
to try to
freaking
do
out.
that. Really,
I
really
know.
stupid to try it.
Exactly.
Why don't you just trade the chart?
Yeah. Just trade the chart.
They tell you it's oversold during the BC leg. Then it goes down further in the CD leg. LOL.
No curl on
Wait,
anything
it's
yet.
oversold.
No curl.
Joe Ross and Angela short 95.
Let me kill this. There we go.
Mm. All right, we wanted last breath when we were all the way up there, right? For the market to pull. Now we are looking for the last breath on the downside move for an upside move. All right?
Yes, Habibi, yes.
Just manage your stops now on the way down. Damn, look at Apple again, right? Damn. Straight line down. Straight.
Yeah.
Arrow straight.
Hit my second target there, but it's not complete.
Mhm.
Let's see. One more downside move here, and then the last breath. What do you think?
Well, yeah, I'm looking for one more, just a little bit more, and then we'll see if
Yeah,
we
that's
can
what I would
curl
like
stuff
too.
for an upside move.
See if the buyers step in.
Phil says, "What is Discord? What is Discord?"
Who's Phil?
Um, well, yeah.
Oh,
Well, Phil, the only
Oh
thing I
boy.
can say is go to Google, write Discord, create a login.
$16. Okay. I have a dentist appointment at 1. Ugh.
Oh, dentista.
It is.
Got 15 more minutes.
If you look at yesterday when the SPY and the Q came down, they hovered at a certain spot, went up, and boom, right? It's
Mhm.
consolidated for about 10 minutes. And now it's a little bit higher than it was yesterday, but it's doing the same thing.
Yeah. Well, watch your double bottoms down here. You're coming
Yeah.
down too. It's a little bit lower. Come on. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with an upside move. Definitely. Come on. Nvidia almost there at the first resistance area. PLTR is also trying here. Come on, SPY. Push it now.
I thought we were going for last breath.
Yes, we
Is that
got
the
the
last
last
breath?
breath. Last breath and push now. Come on.
Oh, I thought we were waiting for the last breath.
Uh, come on. What's your resistance lines? We need to push through, all right? Whether it's PLTR, Nvidia, Tesla, SPY, whatever it is. A little bit of a pullback.
One more low, Habibi. One more low.
One more low, right?
One more low.
Okay.
I would like one more low. It may not give it to me.
Come on, buyers. Where are you? The most important thing is to get those buyers to come in right now. No buyers, it's gonna fail. All right. So that's why you need to take care of your support lines, manage your stops and all. Just because the chart is setting up now for an upside move, we still need those buyers. Nvidia is not breaking over resistance, neither is SPY right now, giving us a little bit of a pullback again.
In 10 minutes, well, 8 minutes, it starts London's power hour.
Got it?
So we should see some more volume coming into the market the last hour as they're closing out trades.
Mhm. Come on. Come on. Come on. Push, push, push. Come on. Come on. Push.
That's a big level right there.
Media is having issues.
He may have just come up to test it as resistance. See. I need that low to hold. So I'm sorry, Habibi. I've got to take it down. Mi dispiace.
That's okay.
See. It might break over and hold.
Well, good luck and push over resistance.
It's a key level. That's for sure. See something.
Come on, push. Come on, buyers, where are you?
Oh, no.
Here we go. Come on. ES and the NQ are moving up.
Up,
They all
up
move
and
in
away.
lockstep. SPY moves with ES and the Qs move with.
But what moves first? Or they can't be simultaneous.
That's a very
isn't it, futures?
complicated answer because there's a lot of computer driven arbitrage strategies. So you know what arbitrage is?
Yeah.
So basically the difference in pricing, right? And you want to take advantage of it. So arbitrage used to be an excellent strategy back in the day before, you know, a lot of people got in like online trading and stuff because you could easily take advantage of price discrepancies between markets. So there are computers always that are watching all these different markets because they're all linked, right? Including the SPIX, SPX, and the NDX because they have options on them, right? So all these different markets are basically being traded via computer, and these computers watch to see whenever there's a price discrepancy, and whenever there is, they jump on it. And like so, to try to arbitrage these markets is like almost impossible because you might catch like a couple seconds, couple milliseconds sometimes, but quite frequently then they're brought right back in. The only real arbitrage that still exists is when you watch let's say the Qs and then you watch one of the tech stocks in the Qs like Nvidia, because there is a delay in terms of when one moves and the other moves. So the question is, right, like which one moves first? Is it the index or the underlying? So, or the component, I should say.
So it's like
But
the chicken or the egg.
they're all moving together for the most part.
Got it.
Come on, man.
Like
What are you
there's
doing?
they
No,
don't
no, push,
they
push,
don't allow
push.
them to. The computers don't allow them to. Shame too, because arbitrage was like, I mean, back in the day, right? So back before like a lot of day traders were doing their thing here. I mean, this like decades ago. When we had I would say like basically so there's still arbitrage in the currency markets because the currency markets are not there's not one exchange for the currency markets. It's all OTC between the dealers, right? The dealers being usually the big banks. This is why I don't trade currencies, because there is no one bid ask. There's like, you go to this bank, they'll give you one bid ask. Another bank, they give you another bid ask, right? It's like there's no consistency. And so you're at the mercy of all these people, right? So I wouldn't do it. But currency is the one area that they could still arbitrage because of that, right? Because there is no one exchange. Bonds too, to a degree, but I think currencies are the biggest, really. There's no like, computer driven stuff because there's no one exchange, right? A lot of it is still pick up the phone and call somebody, especially the big boys. Also the the banks, the Volcker rule, which made all the big guys, the investment banks and stuff like JP Morgan, Goldman, made them take away all the prop trading. So they can't proprietary trade anymore for their own, I mean, they do, don't get me wrong, they do. But, it's under the guise of, inventory, making markets, blah, 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 whatever. They still do it. But prop trading is allowed in currencies. So, in these big banks, big investment banks, you still see FIC meaning FICC, fixed income currencies and commodities. You still see that being the big breadwinner because of exactly that. The fact that with currencies, you can still arbitrage, you can prop trade, etc.
Gotcha.
So it's
You're always so knowledgeable.
well, I've spent 35 years in this business. I should be.
Okay, all right then.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should be.
exactly.
You're the
If not-
SME. You're our SME.
If not, I'm in trouble.
You know what SME stands for?
Subject matter expert.
That's right. Pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew. I've done a lot of work on helping organizations like become faster and more globally integrated across asset classes with risk management and stuff. So that has required like understanding the entire organization. It's very individual, right? It's very individual in terms of like what people, are interested in and can tolerate, I guess is the best way to describe it.
But there is a tolerance for these indicators and trying to trust them to a certain degree, obviously, with the proper stops, proper understanding of how it works.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jenny, you know what's interesting about your line on the video? That's like the VWAP line. Your line is like right at VWAP or very close.
Okay.
Wapadopoulos?
Mm-hmm.
Want to be Wapadopoulos?
Just need to punch through here. What time's the? What did you say? What market was closing? London. Earlier, Candace, you said one of the markets
We've
was
got about an
closing?
hour.
Oh, an hour
About
still
till 12:30.
for London. What's your next resistance on the video, Janny? Oh, opening.
1623.
All right, guys, I've got to run for my dentist appointment. I will catch you later. I'll be
All right, see ya.
And then
Red to Green. Candance has a book map. I don't know if she still does. She used to. She'd be a good person to ask if you have questions. She just went to the dentist.
all right, guys. You ready? Are you ready for going through? All right. All right. So let's get started, shall we? So right now we wanted an upside move, and that's what we are getting right now. Manage your stops, and so it doesn't gonna pull on you. All right. Stay green. Stay green. Stay green. Always. 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 All right. All right. So let's go through. So let's start with questions. Anybody? let's start with questions. What is it you want to talk about? Anybody? We said we, just like Kajora was saying before, let's talk about anything that interests you, any charts, anything. Oh, you want to talk about fibs? All right, we can do that. Sure. Mhm. All right. Personally, I am not using Fibonacci, but I will tell you how it works. All right. So let's say no, I'll use the Fibonacci because everybody wants to know how to use them and stuff, right? So let's talk about fibs. All right. So first of all, we would need to put up your chart up, and we need to remove all the things here on your right so you don't see it, right? So this is the move that the SPY did in pre-market, right? From down there all the way up there, breaking all those resistance lines and moving up. So what do? You are taking your Fib tool, all right? And it's called Fibonacci retracement. You put it at the lower low down here, and you put it at the all the way up there. All right. So now you can get retracement on the way back down. All right. So now we can go to the right and see what happened, right? And see how the Fibonacci is. All right. Like I said, I am not using them because I have my own lines. So this is what Fibonacci looks like. The 23.6 is up here. My line is just a little bit above. 38 here. Now we have the 50. It's exactly where my line is. Exactly. The 68, 61.8, it's a little bit lower than my support line. My support line is here. So it doesn't always correspond exactly, but many times, like the 50, like the 70, 76, the 86, and the 100, right? So you can use those lines as your support lines and your resistance lines if that's what you want. All right. We all have our own methods of doing stuff. This is the fibs. Does anybody have any questions regarding the fibs? Anybody? I'm listening.
So you started the chart based on off market trading or one day before? And I'm sorry, I missed that.
No, it's
Okay.
from the pre-market here.
Pre-market. Okay. Pre-market, 1
Pre-market.
minute. Okay. And that's how you short it from there
It doesn't.
up the
Yeah.
way.
It doesn't matter if it's 1 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, the 1 hour. It doesn't matter. Your time does not matter on this. So let's see if I go to, let's say, 15 minutes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
what do we have? I mean, it's
Same.
exactly the same thing, right? I haven't changed anything, right?
Thank you.
Now, if you want on the 1 minute, the only difference is on the 1 minute that you can do is something else that you cannot do on the bigger time frame. All right. So let's see. Let's remove this fib here, and let's see. We want to take on the smaller time frame fibs. All right. So you want to see on this move here, from up here, from this place down to this place, and see where are your fibs corresponding to. All right. So that's why you are using their smaller time frames, because you will not be able to do that on the bigger time frame because it will not be visible. So if I go to the 30 minutes, I mean, how are you going to do it here, right? It doesn't it's wrong. So you got to use the 1 minute if you want to do it on the smaller size. Um, I mean, you can even do it from up here, right? And see where you're going to get a pullback on it. So every time from here to there, coming up to resistance, pulling back down to Fibonacci, breaking over, breaking over, breaking over, and now you're up there, right?
Mm.
So that's one way of doing stuff. Now there's another way, and that is taking the same tool, but instead of going from from high to low to get the retracement up here, I am going from low to high, all right? And I'm getting also the extensions higher,
Mhm.
all right? This is something you can also do. It all depends on whatever you want, how you want to do it. So right now it came up to what is that, 38.2 here, came down to the 61.8, and now it pushing up here. And the next resistance would be on your fibs would be this uh, minus 23.6 on the minus side now because it's extended. All right, 38 minus 38, minus 50, minus 61, all the way up there. Does anybody have any questions on the fibs? Yeah. So you don't have to use it only for retrace, but also for extensions. All right, to go higher, break over that 0 point here, pushing higher. So that's how the fibs works. And like I said, I am not using it personally, but I have been using the tool. All right, it's been in my arsenal like many other things have. All right. Now, these things, all these indicators, all these things all these tools that you are using, especially if you are new, you are accumulating all those tools, right? Screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, cross screwdriver, hammers, different forms and factors and sizes and weight, right? All these things are called trading wheels. All right. You are a new beginner in trading. You are using those trading wheels to learn how the indicators are moving and how you can use them. Now, later on in life, when you're getting more and more experience, if you use them 1,000 times and you know what's going to happen, then you don't need those tools anymore, right? You are starting removing tools. Those trading wheels are coming off
Mm.
because you now know, because you have done it thousands of times, right? But in the beginning, definitely use whatever it is that you like to use that helps you in your trading. Absolutely. You have to use them. Right? So right now we set the fibs from up down here. Now I'm going opposite, all right? Opposite to get the explosion higher. Okay? It's not a retracement, it's a push up. All right. You want to get those lines up here. All right, extensions. Anybody else? Any questions regarding fibs? And guys, you need to you practice, practice, practice. One thing is I'm showing you something, take it and you gotta use it every single day. Only, and that's only how you're gonna get experience with it by using it every day. Wax on, wax off, right? Wax on, wax off. So we had a move on the downside on let's say SPY, right? Doesn't matter. We were saying last breath on the stock and we wanted to take the market down. Doesn't matter if it's SPY, the SMCI, the coin, whatever it was, right? We said we want to pull back, right? So this is the whole point, the whole move we did. Now, why did we didn't say last breath for an upside move here, right? We didn't say last breath for a move up here. We didn't say it here. We didn't say it here. We didn't say it here, right? Why did we have to say it down here as a last breath for an upside move? I know it's very, very, very hard to try to catch a bottom play. Very hard, and you shouldn't be doing that. All right? You should not be doing that. But that's where we said we want an upside move on the market, whether it's your SPY or your Apples or your Teslas, Nvidias, whatever it is, coin, right? That's where we wanted the market to start curling around and last breath for an upside move. And that's what we got right now. Now, up here, you are getting a little bit heavy right now. You're getting a little bit tired of this move. So the stock needs to give you a little bit of a pullback. Now, the whole point is to give you a pullback without breaking down, just to give you the flag for more upside move. Will it be able to give you the flag without breaking down? This is something that we do not know. We don't know this. We don't know how many buyers there is in the market, or if it's just a little bit of a stock breathing before it gonna come down and retest and come all the way down to the double bottom down there. This we don't know. All right. But is it a place where you need to take profit? Absolutely. You need to take some profit off. You need to move your stops up and see if you can push it higher. My next resistance is all the way up there at the purple line. Yeah. And if you extend your what is it called again? Fibonacci. The next resistance Fibonacci is this blue line right there, right? Does it correspond exactly to my lines? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And that is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like I've said to you so many times, the most important thing is that you have a support and resistance line. Does it have to be exactly my lines? It doesn't. Absolutely not. It does not. Can your lines be wrong and mine be right? What if yours are right and mine is wrong? Right? So the most important thing is you use support and resistance lines, and they are not being taken out of the blue. All right, support and resistance lines, you cannot take them out of the blue. I'll just put it here. There's no such thing as I'll just put it here. I need to put them at the place for a reason. There's always a reason behind why you should put a line, support and resistance at a specific place. Yeah.
Is it fair
Always.
to say, Johnny, that a lot of the algos are driven by Fibonacci's in a way? And that's why
No, it doesn't have to be Fibonacci. It's mathematics. Everything is based on mathematics. That is correct. Fibonacci is just another math thing. But is it the only thing? Everything is based on math. It doesn't matter what indicator you're using. Moving averages, mathematics, right? So how many of you are using moving averages, and which ones are you using?
I do.
Which ones are you using?
You mean in days?
No, in your chart, let's say SPY, how many moving averages are you using on it, and which ones are you using?
I'm using two, the 30 and the 14.
The 30 and the 14.
Yeah.
Why?
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 Again, you just following some people, and they kind of tell me just if above the the 14, right, below the 30, just when they cross, be careful, more like
right,
direct sense of direction of where the stock will move.
All right. Are you satisfied with that? Are you satisfied?
To be honest,
feel? Yeah.
No, I like yours. It gives me a sense of comfort when I'm seeing these supports and resistance lines and in managing my risk. I mean, so far in
Right.
the past, it was just,
Yeah.
a lot of emotion because
Well,
I didn't have any reference.
got it. Well, guys, there's a lot of things out there on the internet, web, right? A lot of people are making YouTube videos, DVDs, selling whatever it is. A lot of thousands. They're everywhere, right? Now you need to go through that path, that rabbit hole, to figure out yourself if it's garbage or if it's worth it. I cannot tell you this guy's good and this guy's bad. I cannot do that. All right. You need to go through yourself and find satisfaction in what you're using. If the thing that you are using, whatever it is that you've been told from the whatever on YouTube or whatever it is that you heard it, and you are not satisfied with it, you got to change it. You got to get rid of it. You got to change it to something different. All right. You got to do something about it. Somebody's giving you something, whatever it is, information or a tool, and it's useless for you. Maybe it's useful for that person, but for you, you're a different kind of trader. We are not all the same, right? We're not all the same. I trade differently. Somebody else trade differently, right? We all different. There's nothing wrong in being different. What's important is that you are being consistently profitable, consistently. Right? I mean, look at what Kajora is doing, right? Pew pew. Can I do what Kajora does? No, hell no, I cannot do that. So get rid of things you do not, that doesn't help you, doesn't offer you anything in your trading. Get rid of them. Because you are overpopulating your charts with things that's going to make your life difficult. All right? I mean, I have my charts and they are simple charts. I have my support, I have my resistances. I do not use, let's say, EMAs, SMAs. I don't use them anymore. I used to, I don't anymore. The only one that's really, really important is the 50 and the 200. They're going to cross over or down or up on the daily. That is important. All right? The 50 and the 200. The rest I don't need. I can read the chart. Just like I was saying now on SPY, we need a pullback, right? So we are getting a pull now. It doesn't matter if it's SPY or if it's Tesla or it's NVIDIA or ARM or MSTR. Everything is pulling, right? So now we said the next step is not to break on the support line. You want to see a flag without breaking on the downside move so we can push the market higher, right? So that's what we want to see. Are we going to get it? It depends on the support lines now. All right, so let's see what the support line is. So right now, you're coming down to my support line because the fib is just a little bit lower. This is your 23, right? Broke under the 23, came down to my support line and hold. Try to hold here. Now, if I move the fibs up here, could be another one that could be might as well up there. Now the fib is corresponding to my line. All right. So you see, it matters where you're going to put those fibs. It really matters, right? A little bit too low, a little bit too high, it's going to make a difference. Okay. So make sure you're putting those lines in the right place. All right. Anybody else? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything? Great. All right, Kajura. Enjoy. Have fun. We're going to
Nice job.
continue here. We're going to continue here, guys. So the next thing we're going to talk about is swing trading, right? So swing trading.